Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about um, how to play guitar chords when you can't use your index finger. So, you know, I I work for a courier company. Uh, Starts with a F, ends with the X. Um, and I recently kind of twisted uh, my index finger so it feels a little sore. So it's not majorly damaged. It's just a little bit sore. So I don't really want to put pressure on it too much. So, but I still want to play guitar, right? Now playing like notes are kind of the question right now. But I was thinking, can I still play chords? And I found a way. Yes, you can. So I'm gonna kind of go through like the major guitar chords from like A to G, and then I'll kind of do some chord progressions to see how they would work out, without using your index finger. Okay, so let's try the A chord. So the A chord, you could do three fingers using your middle ring and pinky like so. Uh, get a pick here. Right here. But a lot of times I like to play without the pinky. It's just two fingers like that. Sometimes I'll even use my ring and pinky. So what's gonna happen is like most of these chords, you really have to strengthen your pinky to get this to work. Yeah. Okay. A minor, just put your your second finger, your middle finger on the second string. Let's just like that. Okay, so moving on to say the B chord. The B is kind of tough because, well, you know, you gotta do like some kind of bar chord. So bar chords are kind of out of the question right now. But there's a way to do a B chord where your middle finger. So it's essentially what I'm kind of doing. I'm kind of doing like a power chord, but instead of first finger and say third finger, I'm using my second and fourth finger. So for the B, it's gonna be on the fifth string, second fret, and then my pinky is gonna be on the fourth string, fourth fret. Now what I do is when I use my pinky, I mute the third string, and then I just play from the fifth string down. So that works for the B chord. And then what about the B minor? Well, the B minor, there's several ways. I don't know if you've ever seen this one before. Or there's this one where you use your middle finger right here. Also, you can also do on the 7th fret, excuse me, the 7th fret, middle finger on the 7th fret, and you're gonna mute the 5th string, open 4th string, 3rd string, 7th fret, and then finally your pinky on the 7th fret, 2nd string, and you're gonna mute the 1st string. I think sound wise, the 7th fret sounds best for the B minor. How about the C chord? Well, there's one where you do three fingers like this, right? But instead of using your first finger, it's kind of tough because you got to get your pinky like that. So you could do that, but I found another way where, if you know this chord, we call the C2 chord. Well, instead of playing the C2 chords, let's say in key of C, you can't really play a C2 chord because it doesn't sound right. What I do is I still have that C2 chord shape. I let go of the pinky, so I have that open E. And what I do is, with my third finger, I mute the 2nd string. So if you play these notes, essentially a C chord is coming out. So that's, I think, kind of a practical way to do it. This theory, you could do it, but it's not very practical. So I'd say a C chord, do that. So let's try it again. Oh, why is it not working? Yeah, okay. Now what about C minor? Luckily, if you know how to do like those like C minor, like the minor 7 chords, like this, kind of like that B minor chord I showed you, just to the 2nd fret, the 3rd fret, and then C sharp minor, you can do that if you want. So C sharp minor, you could do that. Or another way is to kind of do like a C sharp power chord. That works. How about D minor? D minor, instead of using your 1st, 2nd, 3rd finger, I use my 2nd, 3rd, and 4th finger, like so. Let's try that again. Like that. Another way of doing that is like that. Or, want to make it sound kind of cool, just have the open string on the 1st. E minor, well, luckily E minor is, you always, that doesn't change using your 2nd and 3rd finger. E, it's not too bad, right? E. Then F's kind of tough, but I think if you're playing like an F chord, this is probably, just doing a F power chord is probably the best. You could try doing like this F major 7 chord like this. Say from the key of C. You can use the F chord. This works. Let's see, we got G, right? G. Finally, G sharp minor. So what I do is I take, everything's gonna be on the 4th fret. So I take my middle finger, 6th string, mute the 5th string with your middle finger. Then I take my 3rd finger and put that on the 4th string, 4th fret, and then 3rd string, 4th fret with my pinky. And it's like a G sharp, a minor 7 chord. So if you're looking for your pure G sharp minor chord, it's not gonna be there. It's gonna sound more jazzy. And finally, the F sharp minor. There we go. So you just take that G sharp minor chord and then move it down to the 2nd fret. So let's give it a try with some chord progression. So I'm gonna do a 1, 5, 6, 4 chord progression. So in the key of C, it's C, G, F, C, G, A minor, F. So I'm going to start with this C chord. So this, then to G, A minor, and then the F chord. So it goes like this. Then, how about, say, the key of D, be D, A, B minor, G. So I'll do D like that, alright, D, and then A, like that. Then I'm going to jump up to the 7th fret, because I like this sound, then down to G. So it's going to be like this. B minor, next is the key of E. So we have the E chord like so. The B, we're going to have a B power chord shape. and the C sharp minor, power chord G, and then A. Just goes like this. Okay. Then, see, the key of F is kind of tough in my opinion. So I'd probably just use a capo. So again, using a capo would be beneficial in this case when you can use all your fingers. And then finally the key of G, be G, D, E minor, C. Luckily, you know, if you know this kind of chord, like, you know, shape progression for the G chord, the G, the D, they use this thing called the D sus, and then the E minor, this, C. So you're gonna leave down your third and fourth finger all the time. So you're just gonna move your middle finger, you know, across like this from the second fret to the third fret. So G, like that, and the D, you know, move up to your middle finger to the third string, second fret. E minor, take that middle finger, put that on the fifth string, second fret, and just slide that over to the C, which is a third string, fifth fret. No, fifth string, third fret. That's it. So forth. So, with that in mind, you know, if you have a problem with your first finger, so an example would be like my case where it's kind of hard for me to like bend because it's kind of stiff and kind of hurts. I have to like again ease off on that finger. Another thing is, you know, a lot of people like, you know, if you have suffer from a cut in your first finger, you obviously can't play guitar, right? Or I know other people where they injured their finger and like they can't press down on like strings because it's gonna hurt. You know, it's gonna hit a nerve right in their finger. So this is what you do. This is, you know. So in the future, I'll probably come up with like other combinations once my finger heals up. All right.